We will go to the end of the world, in searching for a true paradise of our planet. But behind the peace and beauty, the dangerous waters hide the most deadly creatures on Earth. By their beauty, Australian beaches are considered among the best in the world. But some of them are also the most dangerous on Earth. The great white shark is a rather frequent phenomenon here, and it will not surprise anyone. On the beaches near Brisbane lives another deadly creature. One of these beaches is a surfer's paradise beach. The beach is very good for surfing and swimming, but there is one danger: the poisonous predator, a common snail. During the day, snail hides in the sand. At night, it crawls out to hunt. Noticing a fish nearby, the snail begins to approach it. At a suitable distance, the snail plunges a poisonous harpoon from its mouth into its prey. The victim receives a mixture of hundreds toxins, which almost instantly paralyzes it. After that, the snail swallows it. Very often, an unusually colored conch shell encourages a person to pick up snail as a souvenir. The strongest toxin, if released into the bloodstream, can cause death within a few hours. If you decide to swim in the waters of Cable Beach, you should know that the beach has been closed many times due to a series of saltwater crocodile attacks. This is the largest crocodile species on Earth, and the only species able to live in salt water. However, this is not the greatest danger. Waters of all beaches of Queensland and its islands, Fraser and Tiwi, are teeming with some of the most venomous creatures in the world. A predator prowls in the water in search of a victim. Predator known as the sea wasp is a species of extremely venomous box jellyfish. The effect of its poison is so strong and painful that it can kill a person in just a few minutes. Fortunately, barrage nets around the beaches can stop this jellyfish. But there is one more, an almost invisible predator. For a long time it managed to be an anonymous. This is Irukandji, and it also belongs to the family of extremely venomous box jellyfish. The Irukandji bite is hardly sensible, but poison is 100 times stronger than cobras. There is no antidote in the world. In a few minutes after the bite, such strong pain begins that even the maximum dose of morphine does not help to remove it. The pain period lasts about 20 hours. The person will survive or not during this period. The following two dangerous creatures may also be met in Australian waters. Not every sea urchin could boast such a beautiful color like our hero, but beauty is deceptive, and in this case deadly. Most sea urchins are harmless to humans, but not this one. A fire urchin lives in the tropical and subtropical waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans, from the east coast of Africa and Japan to the shores of Australia. Most of its life, urchin spends in shallow waters among corals. This is the only urchin which has in its arsenal not only deadly needles but jaws. The antidote from its poison has not yet been created. The second one is the squid tiny octopus. The blooming octopus is one of the most poisonous animals on the planet. Its poison paralyzes the respiratory muscles, and a person can die from asphyxiation within 2 minutes after being bitten. Fortunately, the blue octopus rarely meets with people. Only 3 deaths have been registered for the last century. The coast of the South African Cape Town has repeatedly been recognized as the most dangerous in the world to travel. The fact is that one of the largest white shark population lives in the waters washing its shores. When the hot summer comes, the predators become more aggressive and go hunting. There is even an attraction for the most courageous. Divers are transported on a boat far from the shore, put in cage and lowered to the bottom of the sea. Sharks who consider a person their legitimate dinner take the cage by storm. Despite all the danger, a large population of these predators attracts many tourists. The title of the most dangerous beach has a fish hook, which is also called the Great White Shark Capital, but all changed in 2017 when a group of killer whales comes to these places. In a matter of months, these predators destroyed almost the entire population of white sharks in this area. The strange thing is that the killer whales do not eat the entire shark, they only eat its liver. This predator loves hiding shallow water near coral reefs. It doesn't attack a person, but if you accidentally step on it, it can easily kill you. Its venom is fatal without immediate help. Every year in Australia, an average of 30 bites of stonefish is recorded. So, if you go to the beach, watch these killers. They will hide from you in the sand or disguised as button stones. The danger for humans is poison spikes located on the back of a fish, the strongest toxin contained in them. If released into the bloodstream, can cause death within a few hours. A large number of stonefish is found in waters from the Red Sea and to the area of the Great Barrier Reef near Queensland. The area of the main distribution also includes the waters of Indonesia, the water zone around the Philippines, and the waters surrounding the islands of Fiji and Samoa. This wonderful island is included to the UNESCO World Heritage List and is dangerous for two reasons: nuclear radiation and sharks. Between 1946 and 1958, more than 20 nuclear weapons tests were conducted here for research possible damage and the consequences of a nuclear explosion to the carrier strike group. In the event of a nuclear attack by Soviet Union, a huge number of ships sink due to received damage. The seabed near the island is simply dotted with sunken ships. The lack of fisheries in this region means that sea life has flourished here, including sharks. But besides sharks, this giant clam can be dangerous for divers. The giant tridacna, which can weigh hundreds kilograms. Its color palette is huge. Inside the clam can be a huge pearl, but in no case you shouldn't put your hands in there. The clam will capture it, and it will not be possible to free it, even with the help of the jack lifting. And lastly, the sea snake. Underwater, the sea snake may be more than an hour. When the snake rises to the surface to take another breath, there is a chance meeting with a person. The poison of the sea snake is very dangerous. Of 10 people bitten by sea snakes, 7 people remain alive if they receive medical assistance on time. So the person has a chance to survive. But to reduce the chance of a bite, do not touch the snake. Do not tease or provoke, otherwise may follow a fast attack. Keep calm,
even if the snake swims towards you. Usually sea snakes are driven by ordinary curiosity. To avoid trouble with them, you need to remember the most important rule that works with all predators. Caution: the main assistant, the sea snake, hardly attacks without a reason. Do not make it angry, then most likely it will not touch you.